One of the most important jobs parents have is to teach their children how to work and how to live successfully. However, every generation grows up in a world different from their parents. This often
Leads.
leads
Mhm.
to young people feeling that their parents don't understand them, and to parents feeling that their
Kids' values.
values are wrong.
Mhm.
This difference in IELTS and lack of understanding is called the generation gap.
Right. So again, there are some things that your parents have experienced when they were your age that you not experience it now. So there's a disconnect. So usually a disconnect between your generation, your parents' generations, maybe even a bigger disconnect between your generation, your grandparents' generation, because there's a larger gap. All right? Miss Amy, B please. A little louder so people can hear you. Cannot hear at all. Use your outside voice, please. Thank you. Families. Frequently. Mr. Robin, put your hand down, please. Thank you. Careers. Yes. Mm-hmm. Completely. Expectations. Managers. Frustration. Okay, so again, that's a very, very important. This is basically having the pressure that most of you feel from your parents to be successful and their definition of what is success. So your mom and dad's definition of success might be very different from yours. You might think that, wearing tennis shoes and pajamas and putting your feet on the desk and watching videos is being successful as long as you can make money, while your parents might think being a doctor, lawyer, or a pilot are the way to be. Okay, it just depends. Different expectations. This is due to generational misunderstandings of what is to be valued as important, Mr. Johnny. Thank you. Mr. Timmy, C please. A little louder, please. Your own. Mm-hmm.
If we redefine us as our family or our
company, then
we can see both generations as made on the same side playing for the same team.
mm-hmm.
And if we then truly listen to the people around us, older and younger, with empathy, we can begin to accept that our differences may make members stronger as a team. That's why we
expect.
Children and the parents. We also expect parents.
Yeah, it's a very, very key point, right? We expect that your parents know more than you. Yes, your parents are wiser than you. They have longer life experience, so they have learned more things. But on the other side, you also are a person. You also have your own experiences. So if it is for you to learn from your parents, on the same token, your parents should also learn from you. They should value who you are as a person. They should value your opinion, what you value to be important in your life. It's a very radical way of thinking, because especially in Vietnamese culture, your mom and dad, they put their foot down. It's my way or the highway. There is no argument, right? Either you do what I tell you to do, or you hit the road. Mr. Robin, D, please. That doesn't. Yeah, you don't want your mom and dad to dress up like you. That's what basically we're saying. a mini skirt and a tight shirt. But it does mean.
It does mean that parents may need to learn more the world of technology. For example, social media and its life, and possibly even try for themselves as they person.
Yeah, so maybe your mom and dad say, "Oh my God, Robin, you spend too much time on the computer. You do too much on Facebook, TikTok, whatever." But you can say at the same time, "Hey, mom, hey, dad, or grandma, grandpa, let me show you what I do. Maybe there's something you can do too." Okay, kind of bring them into your circle, your orbit of what you find to be valuable. Okay, so instead of them criticizing not knowing what you're doing, you kind of bring them in to show them what it is. They might find some value in that. Mr. Jimmy, E, please.
Here are a few tips for reaching the generation.
It's very important, so pay attention to what Jim is reading.
Get to know others.
Other
Generations. Try to socialize with people who are of gender and older than you. Learn to really listen and not just thinking about what you are going to say next. Remember, you can learn from anyone, whether they're older or younger, whether they are older or younger than you.
Sure, so that's a very important point. It's not just a very important point for you, it's also a very important point for your parents and grandparents. Because again, older people usually are not willing to listen to younger people. Unfortunately, that's the case. But if they're willing to listen to you, they might learn something from you that they might take value from it. Okay? So your job is to listen to your parents and be agreeable and do what they ask you to do. But at the same time, your parents and your grandparents have to be open to you listening to you as well, because you're a person, right? You are an adult, almost an adult, right? A youth. I didn't say you're a dog, but if you want to be a dog, you can be a Johnny. Nobody's stopping you from being a dog. Okay, F, Mr. Iliad.
Generation gap is away because the world was astonishing. But if we start to think of it as a source of money and growth, just might make the world a better place. Okay,
so look at the picture at the bottom of the page, Mr. Iliad. What do you see? Do you see the same generation of people or different generation of people? And what are they doing? Right, they're playing together. So you have a young man and then you have maybe his grandfather, correct? And they're playing a video game together. So they are bridging the generation gap. Because you can imagine this, we can assume that the grandfather did not grow up with video games. Mr. Johnny put down a pen, please. That's absolutely inappropriate in the classroom, right? And they have decided to spend time together. He's having fun with his grandson, right? And they are doing something fun together. They're learning from each other. He's learning to accept his grandson for the things that he likes, and the grandson is learning to accept the grandfather for the way he is. All right? Now let's turn to page 4, please. Exercise 1, and exercise 2 and 3, please. 1, 2, 3, thank you. Exercise 1, 2, 3. So very important for exercise 1, look at the picture, please. You need to look at the picture and highlight the differences that you see between the people.
Two people, yes.
Are. Two people are, not is. People cannot be is, Mr. Johnny. Are.
Two men.
Okay. Miss Penelope, read the question number 1, please. What differences? Okay, so look at the pictures. What differences do you notice? Excuse me? Say it again, I cannot hear you. Age, yeah, age difference, absolutely. The man on the left is much younger than the man on the right. What is their relationship? What do you think the relationship is? Are they friends? No, what is their relationship? Could be dad and son, could be son and grandfather, could be grandson, grandfather, okay? Mr. Johnny, they're not a couple. Right, so one of the most significant and easiest to spot differences is the age difference. Okay, one is older, one is younger. You say me question number 2, please. In what way are they the same? What are they doing? They're playing a game. They're both enjoying something which does not require, there's no age requirement how old you have to be to play a video game. Correct, Mr. Robin, as far as I understand? So you can be as young as you want or as old as you want. As long as you are able to understand how the game works, you can play. All right? Mr. Ilya, number 3. In what ways?
Each person exactly what we expect of someone their age.
Okay. In what ways is each person exactly what we expect of someone their age? So what do you expect the younger person to be and what do you expect the older person to be? Do you expect the young person to play video games? Yeah, what about the older person? Probably. Do you expect your grandfather to play video games?
The older just have on the child, after the child.
Okay. Now, question. Do you expect your grandfather to play video games with you? No, probably not, right? So what we have is that we have an older person who is open to the idea of doing something with a younger person. Now, do your grandparents want to sit down and play a game with you, Mr. Jimmy? Would your grandparents be open to that idea? Not the video game. But if you were to suggest, hey, Grandpa, can I show you how to play this game? What do you think he would say? He would what? He would reject, okay? Robin, how about your grandparents? If you were to ask your grandmother, hey, grandmother, I'm playing this game on a computer. Would you be open to play with me? Would she play with you? Would you teach her and would you want to learn? Okay. Timmy, grandparents or parents, maybe mom and dad, or is it grandma, grandpa? No. Johnny, would your grandparents be willing to play a game with you like the one that the two people are playing in the picture?
No,
Because
my grandparents don't like me.
they don't like what?
Don't like me.
Have they tried before? How do you know they don't like it if you've never tried it before?
My grandma
Has.
has played game before.
Like a computer game?
No,
What kind of game?
mobile.
But she didn't like it. Oh, I understand. Sorry, how about you? Your grandparents? Would your grandparents be willing to play a game with you, like the one in the picture? Why not? They're too old to play. Are you willing to teach them? Can you teach them? Huh? They cannot remember how to play. How old are your grandparents?
One,
70. So remember, 70 is too old. I guess I'm pretty close to that. Penelope, how about your grandparents? Would your grandparents be willing to play a video game with you? Because? Same as Missouri? Have you tried? Yes, he plays sports with you. What sport? Like outside? What kind of sport? Okay, so there you go. How old is your grandpa? Mr. Robinson, forward, please. He's 68. He played badminton with you. There you go. Okay. But again, you can also think that when he was younger, he played badminton too. So that's normal. Okay. Amy, grandparents play video games with you? Yes or no? Good. What? Like a computer game? What kind of game? What game would your grandma or grandpa agree to play with you or want to learn to play? Huh? I'm trying to think of myself when I'm old enough and I have kids. Are they gonna want to play with me or not? Probably not. Okay, let's continue, please. Study the reading strategy, then read the article on page 5, which we already did. If the sentences are true, write true, or if they're false, write false. Okay, so let's see, please. Number 1, Mr. Tim. The author wrote exercise 2, number 1, please. The author
and propose each out and to suggest a possible solution.
True, yes or false?
True.
It's true. So if you look at F really highlights all of what Mr. Tim just read. The generation gap isn't going away because the world won't stop changing. But if we start to think of as a source of learning and growth, rather than just a conflict, we may make the world a better place for everyone. So yeah, absolutely. Mr. Robin, number 2, the main idea.
That it's almost impossible for people from different generations to understand one another. False.
So what is the main idea? So if you said false, fine. What is the main idea? And that's true. You change your mind. So what is the main idea? See? Tell me the main idea. You cannot wiggle yourself out of this one, Mr. Robin. So you cannot wiggle yourself out of this one. True or false? You still have to tell me the main idea, please. And Timmy is like, oh yeah, here we go. Roast time. Roasted duck. What is the main idea, Mr. Robin?
The main idea
Is
that most generations don't understand each other.
Well, and what paragraph do you see that at? Let's see. From where is it?
However,
What is it?
this often leads to young people feeling that their parents don't understand them and to parents feeling that their kids fellows around this different similarities and happen to understand this generation gap.
Is it impossible? Almost impossible? But he says the main idea is that it's almost impossible for people from different generations to understand one another. Johnny, please don't do that. Thank you. Is it almost impossible? If you take out the almost impossible, I totally agree with you. But is it almost impossible? Jimmy, what do you think about number 2? True or false? And tell me why it's true or why it's false. Okay, what do you find? I say I agree with you. It's kind of true, but we cannot have kind of true or kind of false. We need a definitive answer, please. Kind of true, kind of false doesn't work. Pina Lope, hands please.
Yeah. We can begin to accept as our differences.
Differences.
Differences as from the husband.
Yes.
This means, of
This means
course, of course, that while we expect children to learn from their parents, also expect parents to learn from their children.
so. It is almost impossible, but not 100% impossible. Okay. Mr. Ilya, number 3. The text doesn't inform us.
Teachers, because it's supposed is to persuade and influence.
Okay. So let's see. Do we have anything that teaches us? Doesn't inform or teach us? Okay. So if it's false, then tell me where do you see information? What part of the text is giving us information? There's a lot of information.
It's also inform and teach us with tips.
Yes. So read the tips, please. Yes, you're absolutely right. Read the tips. Timmy, hand down, please. Timmy.
Get to know with other generations.
Uh-huh.
With people who are both younger and older.
That's very important. So some of you might have a younger sister or younger brother. Don't ignore your little sibling. Okay, try to socialize with them. Just because they're a few years younger than you does not mean that you cannot have something in common with them. Okay, I have a younger brother. He's 19 years younger than me, and him and I have very difficult time communicating because we have a huge generational gap. Huge. The only thing that we can talk about is football. That's the only thing we talk about. Anytime I have to talk to my younger brother, it's football or nothing else. If I ask him how you doing, he doesn't answer. But if I talk about football, he'll talk about football. That's it. So again, you have to find some sort of a common topic, some sort of something to relate to the person. Okay? Continue, the second tip, please, Mr. Lee.
Listen and not just think about what you are going to say.
So listen to the person. Yes, if your grandma, your grandpa, your sister, your brother is speaking, listen to them. Active listening. Try to understand what they're saying, what their concerns are coming from. And the last tip, Mr. Ilya, remember?
You can learn from anyone, whether they're older or younger than you.
Absolutely. You can always learn. That's why I say you never stop learning. Doesn't matter how old you are. You can be as old as 100, or you can be as young as 5 years old. You never stop learning. And you can learn from anyone. A 100-year-old man can learn from a 5-year-old child. Okay? If you think, yes, Mr. Rob, the person could. If you think that there's nothing for you to learn, there's no reason for you to live anymore. Every day you're learning something, Mr. Jimmy. Doesn't matter. Good, bad, or ugly, you're learning something. Now, what you do with what you learn with, that's up to you. But every day you're learning something. All right? Let's continue, please. Exercise 3. Read the articles again. Match each statement 1 through 6 to the paragraphs A through F. Let's start with Mr. Jimmy. Number 1, please. Affects people.
Means that people of different ages working together may have very good opinion.
So tell me, find me the paragraph where there is something talking about jobs. And then read the sentence where you talk about jobs, employment, work. So read the sentences, yes?
The generation gap can also be felt in the workplace
Absolutely.
as young employees enter communities. They have completely different expectations of the other.
Generation working in the, Yeah, you can say like, so there's somebody younger working in a company, the bosses might have a different expectations for the younger employees. The younger employees might have a different expectation of the job they have to do. Okay, so it's very important to find a bridge where you can connect their expectations. Otherwise, they cannot work together. Miss Penelope, number 2. So that's B. Thank you. Number 1 is B. Very good. So yes, working together, not against each other. Which paragraph talks about working together? So, okay, where is this? Read that, please. It's not F. It's not F. It is not F. Thank you. Well, I was just saying you're right. It's not F. Keep reading. It's not F. It is definitely not B either. It is C. So find the sentence in C, please. While it seems obvious to think of your own generation as us and the other generation as them, if we redefine us and our family or our company, then we can see both generations as being on the same side, playing on the same team. And if you then truly listen to the people around us, older and younger, with empathy, we can begin to accept that our differences may make us stronger as a team. So that is the answer for number 3. 2, okay? 2 is C, Mr. Ile. Mr. Ile, read number 3, please. The generation gap.
The generation gap is the difference between the way our young people see the world.
Okay.
What?
Which paragraph, Mr. Ile? D. D? Read where it says that, please. We're all waiting. Ms. Robinson, straight, please. Facing your desk, please. Thank you, sir. Facing your own desk, please. Thank you. So we're looking for a definition of generation gap, Mr. Ile. So the generation gap is a difference between the way older and younger people see the world. In which paragraph do you have that definition? You don't know. Oh, you said D. What? You changed your mind? Okay, Mr. Jimmy, can you help your friend, please?
Number 1.
Number 3.
The generation gap see the world.
Okay, I think you're right. Can you find where it says an A?
Every generation grow up.
Generation.
Grows up in world different from their parents.
Which is the same as saying that every generation thinks are different. So the same as saying there's a difference between older and younger people, how they see the world. Thank you, Mr. So number 3 is A. Mr. Robin, number 4?
It's a good idea to get to know the people who are generation and to say what
To hear.
what they think.
Okay, so where do we have that? Where it's important for you to try to gap the generation. Try to come closer, bridge the gap. So we're looking for a sentence which says to bridge the gap. You make an effort to bridge the gap with your grandparents make an effort to bridge the gap with you. Okay, where do you see that?
Learn to really listen and not just thinking about what you're going to say next.
Oh, also get to know the other generation. Try to socialize with people who are both younger and older than you. Okay, so tips. Yeah, so paragraph E covers all of those. Mr. Johnny, number 5. Make sure you tell the answer, not the answer. Thank you.
The generation gap isn't necessarily just a problem. It can also be a great opportunity for learning.
Okay. What do we have about source of learning? Source of learning. So yes, it is not just a. Oh no. We'll read wherever it says that. Indeed, please. I'm not saying you're wrong. Just find the information, share it with us, please. We're waiting again.
Finding.
Thank you. Find it. Miss Elliot, are you thinking? Thank you.
It does mean that we need to learn more about technology.
Again, technology and opportunity of learning are not the same thing, sir. The generation gap isn't necessarily just a problem. It can also be a great opportunity of learning. Where do we have any information about source of learning? The generation gap is source of learning, where you can learn from your grandparents and your grandparents can learn from you. Or you can learn from your younger brother can learn from you. That's what we're looking for. If you cannot answer, Mr. Elliot is ready to answer. Please, Mr. Elliot. 5. Read the 5 again, please.
Generation gap isn't necessarily just a problem. It can also be a great opportunity for learning. It's F.
It is F. Can you read the sentence in F, please?
But if we start to think that it has a source of learning,
Yes.
not just a conflict.
Very good. That's it. Yes. So it's not just a conflict, a problem, but it's also a great source of learning and growth. Yes, it is a problem. It can be a problem if you let it be a problem, but there's a lot of benefits from that as well. Mr. Timmy, the last one, number 6. Parents. World. Yeah, it's like when you go to your mom and dad, say, hey, mom and dad, I got this new game. Want to play with me? Mom said, no, it's not for me. Okay, so instead of being that, parents or grandparents should be more open-minded. Where do we have that, Mr. Tim? I don't know. Just tell me where you see that.
But it does mean that parents may need to learn about the world.
Yes. For example, media. Yes.
And possibly try themselves.
So again, so instead of always your mom and dad, your grandma, grandpa shutting you down, saying, no, Jimmy, I don't care about what you're doing. It's not my thing. Okay. Instead of saying that, they should at least give it a try. Like if somebody asks you, hey, do you like sushi? No, I don't like sushi. Have you ever had sushi? No, I never had. So the question would be like, if you never had sushi, how can you say you don't like it? Same with this. If you never played a certain game or you never tried to do these things, how can you say that you don't like it? So again, it's in English we say it's hard. It's difficult to teach an old dog new tricks, which means again, old dog being older people. It's difficult for people to. Older people are usually very rigid. They're strict. They're set in their ways. They don't want to change. Okay, rigid and flexible. Flexible is easy to bend. Rigid, if you cannot bend, it's easily broken. Okay, so older people are usually very rigid, and younger people are more flexible. So, in order to bridge the gap, it's a better idea if older people can become more flexible and listen to younger people, because there are a lot of benefits that your parents and your grandparents can take from you. Don't you agree, Mr. Tim? If your mom and dad, grandparents listen to you more and try to do the same things that you do, maybe they could benefit from you too. I try to listen to the kind of music my brother listens. I hate it, that's why I don't He goes to concerts. Okay, he likes live concerts, and the kind of music he listens to is like it's a mix between rock and pop.
What sort?
I don't remember. He sent me the different people that he goes to see, but I don't like it. But again, I try to be empathetic. I try to say, okay, I hope you had a good time, something like that. Or did you go with a friend? Something like. I just try to ask more mutual question, even though inside I'm there's a fire burning in me. Like, why would you go do that? But again, it's his life, it's his choice. But again, I try to be the older person, try to be more flexible. Not so easy, but I try to be flexible. All right, exercise C, please. Which statement gives the best conclusion of the article? Let's look at that, please, and we'll go to Mr. Robin for that. Exercise 4. Which statement gives the best conclusion of the article? A, B, or C? Conclusion is the ending. Which one is the best fit as an ending for the article, Mr. Robin? Read A, read B, and C, and then tell us which one you think is correct. Yes, sir. Of course you. Why not? You are a walking, genius. Why not? Or sitting genius. Come on, just give us the answer. Don't flatter yourself. Quickly. So I will read the answers. You tell me which one it is. Okay? Learning and change are both easier for younger people. Technology often causes conflict between young and old. Differences can be good if we take time to understand them. What do you think is the answer, Mr. Robin? Is it A, is it B, or C? As a conclusion.
C.
It is C. Yeah, it's probably encompasses the whole idea much better than all A and B. It's C. Miss Amy, you agree with C? Thank you. Miss Penelope, you agree with C? Thank you. Now let's go to, exercise 5. Miss Amy, think of one or two things you have now that you think your parents wish they had when they were your age. Something that you have now that you're like, oh, when my mom or my dad were younger, they could have had those things too. What do you think that is? Could be something that you use, like a gadget. Could be, I don't know. Something that you have now that you think your parents would have wished to have had when they were your age. Okay, that's smartphone. What benefit would your parents have gotten from a smartphone when they were your age? What could they have done with a smartphone? What do you do with a smartphone now? Do smart things. Amy, what do you do with a smartphone today? You? What do you do with a smartphone? Do you surf the internet? Do you read articles? Do you listen to music? Do you take pictures? What do you do? All of those things, correct? Now, could your parents benefit from those things when they were your age? Could your parents have benefited from a smartphone when they were younger? Okay. Mr. Elliott, same question for you. Think of one or two things you have now that you think your parents wish they had when they were your age. Something that you have today. Okay, well, tell us 20 things. And tell us why. What the benefit they've gotten. So, Electricity? Your parents didn't have electricity when they were your age?
Not so much like nowadays. They don't have it like at the night.
You mean power outages? Why wouldn't they have electricity?
I was born in 1960,
So there was shortage of electricity. Okay. So not as regular. So they did not have 24-hour, 7 days a week electricity. Okay. So what's the benefit of that you have it today? Benefit is you have electricity. How do you go to school easier by having electricity?
I saw you buy before. I said buy.
What about, let's go back to electricity. How does the electricity benefit you? Having,
It have many benefits.
for example,
To learn more further.
what further?
Entertain.
The electricity entertains you.
Completely the
Oh, so you turn on and off the light? You make like a disco light show? Turn off and off the light?
To see everything easier.
To see everything easier. Because when you were parents couldn't see everything easier. Okay, got it. This is come on, where are we going? Come on. Okay, think about bike. Your parents didn't have a bike?
They wish to have a bike.
They grew up in the 1960s. They didn't have a bicycle?
Only my grandmother had a bike.
Had.
Had
How come your parents didn't have a bike?
bike. They have been to school walk.
On foot.
Yeah.
They couldn't buy a bike?
No, they're poor. They're poor.
Very poor, so they couldn't buy a bike. Okay, so that's bike.
Poor, not only my parents. You're American, you can understand that.
Oh, I'm American, I can understand not having a bike. Okay, continue. So apparently all Americans are rich. Continue. Poor,
New
yes.
shirts, new books,
Okay.
many new things.
So your parents walked to school?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mr. Jimmy, same question for you. Think of one or two things you have now that you think your parents wish they had when they were your age. I'm sorry, what? English teacher. Do you think your parents would have benefited from having a teacher, English teacher? You think your parents would have cared about studying English?
Yeah, but my dad studies Chinese and my mom studies French, so he's not good at studying English. So
you had to talk to them. They said they're wishing. Okay, that's very good. It's a very interesting point. Okay, Suri, same question for you. Something. So that's not someone. It's somebody. Something you have today that your parents didn't have when they were your age, and they wish they had. For example, what? And how does it help you? Okay, how does it help you? Okay. Okay, entertainment. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Johnny, same question for you. Something that you have today that helps you that your parents wish they had when they were your age. Computer. Now, how does a computer help you? How does a computer help you?
They can do everything.
You can do everything.
But something they cannot.
What is it can do everything, but it's something it cannot do. First of all, what is everything that it can do? The computer does it on its own, or you do it? Can a computer surf the internet without you? Okay, so it needs you. So you and the computer together. Oh God. It's like talking to you is like pulling teeth. Yes. Explain something about yourself or your life that you wish the older generation understood better. Okay, Timmy, something that is eating inside of you, something that you want to tell your parents but they don't understand you. What is that? Something that you want to tell your parents but they don't understand or accept it. What is that? I want to break free. I want to go to Hawaii. I don't want to study anymore. I want to kick my feet on the table and watch TV all day.
The job.
What about a job? You want to get a job?
I mean, they should be more flexible in the job.
They should be what?
They should be more flexible in the job options.
For you? For the future, like career options. Okay, that's a very good point, Timmy. What do your parents want you to be?
They want
me to be.
like doctor.
Mom and dad both want you to be a doctor.
Yeah.
And what is it that you want to be? Wait, if you're gonna be flexible, I mean, a doctor, I don't know, it's kind of a big gap. You gotta have an idea. What do you want to be? You want to be a rapper? You want to be a gamer, streamer? Anything but a doctor. Mom and dad, I want to be anything but a doctor. Okay, and then they don't accept that. Okay, why do your parents want you to be a doctor? Is somebody in the family a doctor?
No, this is my doctor.
So your mom and dad are not a doctor. But it's a status thing? You think it's a status symbol? Like if my son is a doctor, that he has made it in life? Okay, that's a lot of cultures, being a doctor. Now, why don't you want to be a doctor?
You have to study a lot.
You have to study. So if you didn't have to study a lot, you're okay being a doctor.
Yeah.
So anything you don't have to study a lot, you're okay with doing. Okay, all right. So you're not scared of blood. You're not scared of cutting things, and you just don't want to study so much. Okay, yeah. Doctors have to study a lot. This is a very high responsibility job. Robin, Same question for you, sir. Something that your parents want you to do or understand, but you don't understand, you don't want to do. What is that? Mr. Robin? Same question for you, sir.
My type of people.
Huh?
My type of people.
Read question number 2 again. Explain something about yourself or your life that you wish the older generation understood better. The older generation being your parents or your grandparents. Something about you that's eating up inside of you, you want to tell them that they don't understand you.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. Well, for example, Timmy says, my mom and dad want me to be a doctor, but I don't want to be a doctor. But every time I tell them I don't want to be a doctor, they don't care. They're like, no, Timmy, you live in my house, you have to be a doctor.
My mom says that. My parents says that I can do anything but teach my dad. Working as my dad's job.
You can be anything but work at your father's job?
Yes.
Not father's job.
No.
What's your father's job?
My father's job is like
Plumber.
Plumber. So you don't want to be a plumber. Okay. But any job that you want, you can choose.
Yeah.
Well, tell Mr. Timmy. Maybe Timmy can move in with you because your grandpa, grandma, and your parents are very flexible.
Not that flexible.
What is it something they're rigid about? What is it something they're like, no, Robin, you have to do what we tell you? Timmy, give me an example. Give me an example. Something that your grandparents or your parents are very rigid, strict about. That they don't want to bend. They don't want to be flexible.
My parents are not that strict, to be honest.
Okay, so who is strict then?
Nobody in fact.
Nobody in your family. Okay. All right. Okay. Mr. Timmy, thank you. Mr. Robin, thank you. John, Jimmy, same question for you. Something that you want to tell your parents or your grandparents, but they just don't accept it.
How to study one language.
You want to study one more language. And what language is that? And who have you told this to? Who have you said this to, but they said no?
My mom said that study good English and then go study Russian. You get out of my home.
So finish studying English first, master the skills in English, then you can go ahead.
And I can study Russian after I get out of my home.
Well, can you just study Russian on the side, like your parents don't have to know?
I think I can.
You can't, okay, all right. And why do you want to study Russian? What's so significant about Russian?
I want to study abroad.
So you want to go to Russia? Do you know they also speak English in Russia? There are people who...
Yeah, but it's like apply for scholarship in the military. They speak Russian.
I understand.
Like fluently Russian.
So how are you going to do that? How are you going to overcome this? So your mom says no, but you said you want. How are we going to bridge the gap?
Just tell her that I like her, but in the different situations. She wants to study English, but I want to study Russian.
And you said your mom wanted to study English when she was younger, your age, but she couldn't. Oh, okay. All right. That's a very interesting dynamic. Okay. Mr. Ile, same question for you. Something that you want or need, but your parents or grandparents don't accept, don't understand. So question number 2, look at the question number 2.
I have nothing.
Nothing. So whatever you want is fine with your parents and grandparents.
If I have a good start at school, I can have a request and they will do it for me.
Okay, what about a career choice? They're open to any career choice that you want? Okay, all right. Okay,
Especially my father.
Especially your father. So your father said as long as Elid is happy, we'll have no problem.
Just to do anything I want. They are not strict.
Okay. Timmy, you got a lot of stepbrothers you can move in with. Johnny, what do your parents want you to be? Job, a career, what do they want you to be? Johnny? They want you to be an engineer. And what do you want to be?
Nothing.
You want to be nothing.
That's it.
You just want to be a forever student. You want to be a student forever.
No.
Professional student.
Good student.
You want to be good. And what job do you want to have in the future? Because you have to get a job, right? You have to make some money. What do you want to do?
Be a student.
Be a student, professional student. Professional students are people who just go to school forever and ever and ever and ever.
No.
What do you want to be?
Oh, no.
You gotta want to be something.
I have a plan.
No plan. Oh, that's not a good look. You gotta have some sort of plan.
I think I will be
Okay, let me ask you this. Why do your parents want you to be an engineer?
Huh?
Why do your mom and dad want you to be an engineer?
They saw my house painting. I drew a house and they say I will be an engineer.
You drew a house, and it's a detailed drawing.
Nope.
So what about that? Oh, because you drew a house, they thought maybe you could be an engineer.
Yeah.
So if you drew an airplane, they're gonna think you're gonna be a pilot. So what do you gotta have a passion for something. You want to do something. You like playing games? Maybe you want to play games forever? Nothing. No idea. All right. Okay. Let's continue to question number 3. Name 1 or 2 useful things you have learned from someone in an older generation. Again, older generation would be your parents, your grandparents. Could be your older sister, older brother. Okay? Timmy, something you've learned from older generation, please.
Wake up very early.
You've learned from who have you learned that from? Your mom taught you to wake up very early.
She wakes up like 5:30 a.m.
And she taught you to wake up as well at 5:30 a.m. Okay, Robin, what have you learned from the older generation that you find to be useful?
Nothing. I have a bird brain.
Excuse me?
Nothing. I have a bird brain.
We know you have a bird's brain, but what have your parents or your grandparents taught you that you find to be useful? You can still have a bird brain and find something useful. I have a bird's brain. Huh? Nothing.
Cooking.
Cooking. Who taught you how to cook?
Grandma, dad.
So how's that useful? You can feed yourself. All right. What do you know how to cook?
Oh,
What can you cook? Don't tell me noodles, please, or egg.
rice.
A lot. Give me the most complex dish that you can make. More, takes a lot of work, a lot of effort. Please. Instant noodles. Well, I mean, think about it. Hot water adding one top, you can burn yourself, right? It takes a lot of responsibility. Jimmy, what have you learned from your older generation? Please let me know.
What I use and one last day when we have to work harder.
Okay, so that's a very, very important. Who have you learned that from? Your dad. So work hard now, so you don't have to work hard in the future. Something like that.
Work harder so your family doesn't have to work.
Okay, and so that means your immediate family, or your wife and kids, or everybody? Everybody. Very good. You have a very nice lesson for your father. Timmy, I'm sorry, Miss Elid, what have you learned from your parents or grandparents that you find to be useful?
Cooking meal.
And so Mr. Robin can cook very well. You can really cook. Well, we don't really know what Robin can cook. He just said he can cook, and then he kind of stopped there. What do you cook, Mr. Elid?
Cook a milk.
Cook rice, juice, cook anything.
Anything.
Oh,
Anything.
Full nutrition.
Full nutrition. And who do you cook for?
For my family, I have cooked a lot.
When's the last time you cooked something for your family? When was the last time you cooked for your family? 2000 and never.
Today's lunch.
2000 never.
Today's lunch.
What did you cook?
Vegetable,
on time.
pork, with
On time milk. What kind of person?
pork with something green and fried tofu.
Okay. How many people had to be taken to the hospital? So everybody died? I'm teasing. Okay. I'm happy you can cook. Amy, what have you learned from your parents or grandparents? Cooking skills. Oh, got a lot of chefs. Maybe you can be chef, Robin. Even you can be chef. Yes, sir.
Guess what? I can drink bird's water.
Bird's water.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I can drink bird water.
A bird water. Okay. Amy, what can you cook? What do you cook? Well, I know anything and everything. Everything. And when's the last time you cooked for your family? And what did you cook?
Rice.
You cooked chicken. You cut the chicken, you kill the chicken, all of that stuff? No. Did people actually eat the chicken, or they just took pictures of it? Did your parents eat or just only look at it? They ate the chicken? And how many people ended up in the hospital? Just you? Penelope, skills you have learned from your parents or older generation, please. I'm just teasing you. Go ahead. What skills have you learned from your mom, your grandma, grandpa? Respect for elders. Very good. So that means you have to respect Mr. Tim, Mr. Ile. They're older than you. Okay? And who have you learned the skill from? From everyone in your family. Thank you. Sorry, what have you learned from your parents or grandparents that you think is useful and valuable? Cooking. They've got so many chefs in this house. What do you cook? I'm sorry, what? And who has taught you how to cook? Okay. And when's the last? Please don't talk, Mr. Johnny. Please. When's the last time you have cooked for your family? 3 days ago. And everybody's still living, right? Nobody's died. Good, thank God. And what did you cook for your family? Pork and cabbage. Very good, thank you. Was it delicious? Thank you. All right, let's turn to page 6, please. Page 6. The genius of doing your own thing. Page 6, please. Page 6. I don't know whose pen that is, please. Page 6.
What the hell is this guy?
All right, so please read, choose the correct words to complete the text. So please read that first.
1.
2, sir. 2 first, so they can do 1, yes. Yes, sir. Peer are your friends. Peer are people your age. Peers.
Oh my
So
God.
peers are the people of your generation, your age.
I thought he's gonna
I'm sorry, what? People of your age are peers. Yes, sir.
I thought it was a peer.
A peer? Like,
I just.
Mr. Jambalaya, read please. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, where are we? Rebel. Rebel means your mom and dad said do things, you said, no, I'm going to do my own thing. Rebel, fight against. A rebel means a person who does not agree with whatever they're being taught, said to do, or told to do. A rebel. Mr. Robin, put that away, please. Mr. Robin, put that away, please. Thank you. Yes, sir.
What is conformist?
Conformist. Conform means to agree. Agreeable person. Conform. It means you are flexible and you adapt. If you're conformist, you adapt. So if I tell Mr. Ile tomorrow wear blue, he wears blue. If I say Mr. Tim cut your hair long, you cut your hair short, he cuts his hair. He does whatever he's told. Conformist is a person who conforms to whatever the group they want to be part of. Conform. I'll translate these words in a moment for you. Don't worry. Turn off your phone, Mr. Robin.
It's not mine.
It is yours, Mr. Robin.
Mine is on a non-stereo.
Then is it you, Mr. Tim? Is it your phone? Well, someone's phone was just buzzing.
Also, mine's a Samsung company, maybe 947.
Forgive me, I made a mistake. It could be somebody else's phone. We know it's you, Mr. Tim, yes. Thank you for clarifying. Can you put on vibrate, please? Okay, so all of us, but especially teens, often feel peer pressure. The feeling that we should what? Follow the crowd, do what everyone else is doing, and try not to be different. Okay, peer pressure. Peer would be your friends. The people that are your age, peers, your peers. Right? Peers. Yes, sir. That's pair. That's P-E-A-R. This is P-E-E-R. Remember? You're funny, yes. Let me go ahead and translate some of these words for you, so that.
Oh, you are